Tilt the screen on it.
It's tilted.
No,
So you didn't want to see your body.
no, I just want to see what I look like. I can't stress it.
There's somebody here. Oh, there's 3 people on here. Hi, everyone.
Can you hear us? Let us know.
Can you just let us know if you hear us? Can't spot my face. It's the wrong side. It's weird. I don't know if they can hear us. No, they must be able to hear us. Look, hello. Shit, your camera. What's going on? Can anybody hear us? Four people. Hi, people. Can you just let us know if you can hear us? I can hear you. Right, David can hear us, so you can hear us. Hello, everyone. Not sure who's on here. Okay, we sorted that. Let me just grab my phone. You're right.
Hello. I don't know what she's doing. We're supposed to be a team.
Yeah, Damien's just come in. Hey, Damien. Hello, everyone. How are you all tonight?
Lovely weather. Oh, we've only got one person.
2 people.
Well, who's the other person? Apart from you, David.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bit sticky on there.
Oi!
Right, guys. Can you let us know who's on here? That's really sticky.
Yeah, let's clean the house.
It is.
Maybe it's paranormal.
You polished it, didn't you?
Yeah.
How's it on there? You can hear.
Maybe it's a sticky ghost.
Who have we gone there? Sorry, I'm just getting down. This is M.A.D-PI live streaming from home tonight. Hello.
More aurora action tonight.
Oh, yes.
Apparently, but it says it might be too cloudy. It says up north in the countryside you might get it more than down south down here. You might get it in your flat.
Who else is on here then? Who's the other person?
If you get it tonight, you must take pictures of the aurora.
Yeah. I'm just
I think we might gonna have to go somewhere to have a look and see if we can see it, like over Dasket Hills or something.
I think you see it wherever it is, surely. Don't know. Right, so we've had loads more subscribers the last 24 hours, which is really good. Really good. Really appreciate all the subscriptions we're getting. We just need lots more. So we wanted to talk. There's only 2 people, so it kind of feels like I don't know what you want us to talk about because there's not enough people to talk about what I want to talk about.
What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about lives. So we do lives. We made a deal that when we did this, we would always go live every investigation. Oh, okay, yeah, we all want.
What you want it?
No, it's not on. It's not on the telly, isn't it? Now.
Any face for the Eurovision?
Surely not everybody's off watching the Eurovision Song Contest. Surely to God.
No. Perhaps.
But you were looking at the comments as well. There's 2 people on. 3 people on. I don't know who they're. Can you let us know who it is that's on?
Say hello.
Say hello to us in the chat.
Hi, Janet Cunningmore.
Hi, Janet.
So you're going to see any aurora tonight? Nushka.
Oh, Nushka. I was thinking, who's my paranormal going on?
Well done, Nushka.
Your name.
Moderating the hell out of it.
Thank you, Nushka. So there's only 3 people, which is David, Janet, and Nushka, which is fine. So we can just have a general chit chat until we get some more people.
Yeah.
But we will be talking about lives because we want to do lives every time we go out.
But it's
Popping, it's meant to be working. Okay. That's better. Just popping in, meant to be working. Nushka's work.
Well done, Nushka.
Thank you, Nush. So yeah, the lives, we want to go live every time we go because we thought it was the best thing to do because No one can say we're faking it, we're editing, we're doing this, we're doing that.
No one else really does it every time.
No. Many people do it very often. So we thought it was the best thing to do. And then we realise now that it's actually quite difficult doing the live. It's not difficult, but it's difficult when you're trying to investigate. So you can't really investigate. So we're not actually investigating because we're chatting. And I could talk a lot, you know.
And you need to be quiet to do an investigation.
Yeah, so we need to do some investigations. And I know people want the screams and the jumps and the, oh my God, what the fuck was that?
But we're not going to hear anything if we're constantly talking and making a noise. We need to sit down quietly and let the spirits use our energy.
Yeah. So what are your opinions, the three people that are on here, about going live? We were thinking maybe we could just do like an hour live, go for a bit, investigate for a bit, do an hour live. It's really hard to come off live when there's a lot of people on it because you don't want to lose the people. Do you know what I mean?
No.
So it is quite hard to do that. But anyway, what's your opinions on that, people? Please make your comments now. And thank you. We've got a few more people coming on.
Yeah, we do need a film crew.
Well, we do need a film crew. We'd have to get a voluntary, and then they would have to.
I think we should like approach students.
Students that want to volunteer.
I want to do it just for fun and experience.
Or maybe we just need to hurry up and get sponsored by somebody and they'll fund us to get all this. We want to get sponsored. We want to get sponsorship by somebody. Not sure quite how, but we do want to get sponsored by somebody. So what are your opinions on that?
Apart from
realistic ones. Do an hour live, explain why you're disappearing for a bit. Yeah, that's what we thought about that. And we even thought about saying we're going to come back live in a bit, but the only people that can watch us are our subscribers. So if you want to watch, and we subscribe. Another thing we talked about was doing live, like you know, most used to do it. Obviously, it was on the telly, so they didn't interact. They had a film crew. They did have a film crew. Entire team. But we could have cameras on tripods. Someone just looking at the live comments, you can concentrate on finding. Yeah, we do. Yeah, well, that's why we need them on location with us, Nishka. Yeah. So we need someone on location with us that doesn't have to be on the camera. Or even have their voice on the camera if they don't want it. To the camera. And then that person holding the camera does never have to be on the front of it, but can be in charge of the live. And we can all change our name to M.A.D-PI. What's she saying? We're not at work. We're not at work. All right. That's the deal. That's the deal. We'll keep you for that. Yeah. Oh God, yeah. And we've got the quadrophenia behind us. Quadrophenia and Cray. Yeah. The Crays. But yeah, so we're kind of playing with our live. Yeah, but we could leave the live camera on a laptop like this as well. And if we're inside somewhere and we're sitting quietly and calling out and trying to do EVPs and that, and people could, if they understood that that's what we were doing, they could still watch and be with us. Yeah. And then we could interact again later. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's hard, isn't it? It's hard to know, really. It is hard to know. It does depend on where we're going as well. Like when we went to the Ancient Ram, so when we first got there, it was quite eerie, weren't it? And it was very cold. It was unbelievably cold. And it was quite active as well, wasn't it? There was I think there was a vibe. Well, I think it's made to look scary and old and all that, like on purpose. So that builds your energy up anyway. It builds a bit of anxiety in you a little bit, I think. Yeah. And then I just think because we were live for 5.5 hours, and the only reason we did that is because so many people were on our live asking us questions. We just felt bad to not be there to interact with people, and we kind of wanted people on the journey with us as well. And you have to repay people for their having to come to the toilet with you. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, that happened. But yeah, it just because you pay money to go to a lot of these places, you have to pay. Like we really want to go to Bodmin. To the prison jail we want to go to. Bodmin jail. I think we've only got David on here. Yeah. Well, Christ, it's only Janet and David. We could talk about grannies. We don't need to be talking about these paranormal things. We can just have a chat. I need to I need
It would have been easier to FaceTime.
yeah, because it's WhatsApp. But at least we know now how we go live from this.
Yeah, we had a tutorial.
Yeah. So we know when we're doing live chats we can do it like this. Which is good. And what we do need is a little added webcam that you get a better view and it's better quality.
But what is it like? Does it look all right?
Does it look good quality or does it look shit? Let us know. Speak now. Forever hold your peace.
Do
you think Granny knows?
Knows what?
Knows what?
Knows what?
What does she know? That this tonight will be kept on your channel afterwards. Won't it? It looks great.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks, David.
It will be kept on
Looks
there.
fine, okay. It will be kept on and people will view it.
We'll publish it, put
Yeah.
the intro on this time, and people can view it. So we better make it interesting and not just talk about Granny. But
what do you think Granny knows what though?
what?
What?
I think she knows me. Yeah, I've known her quite a long time.
I'm gonna while you're on there, I'm just trialing something, people. I'm gonna just have a little trial, okay, to see if we can get some more people watching. Bear with me 1 second.
What are you doing?
What is bear with me?
We didn't put a announcement up.
No, we didn't. We're stupid.
We don't talk about Granny. No,
we know. What? Right, I'm just standing up. Wait a minute. Go talk to Janet, David.
I don't know what she's doing. I reckon April. She's gonna go live on Facebook and tell people we're live on YouTube. Tell them to come on. But this is a good practice anyway, and it's good that the laptop works and everything's around the wrong way. I am. There's only Janet and David. Talk to me.
Everybody is using
Is the Eurovision Song Contest on now as we speak? David, is Eurovision on now? I bet it's really rubbish, isn't it? Is there protests and stuff going on there? I don't know what to talk about because it's only UK, but it's going to stay on our channel, so I still don't know what to talk about. Give me something. That's a good reason to be here. What is a good reason to be here? What is a good reason to be here? Johnny, what's a good reason to be here? Tell me. The Eurovision Song Contest. Oh yeah, so we don't have to watch it. But it is. I do hope Ollie Alexander does well, and I like to think that he might win because he's very cool. I do like him a lot. No, you've just left me here talking to Janet and David about. I don't know what to talk about. It's hard to talk to people that aren't in the room or on a video. Those when are still taking part, and many feel it's slightly inappropriate in the Eurovision. About the equipment you use, as I don't know what it all does.
Right.
So the EMF is the electromagnetic field, and apparently spirit energy It amplifies it. Interesting fun fact, I've also been found out recently that apparently EMF, which is obviously generated all around us all the time in tech, there's a lot of tech, there's a lot of phones, electronics. Apparently, it causes anxiety, supposedly. But that's the thing with the lights that start off green and go red like traffic lights, and apparently when is affecting the EMF field it will respond by lighting up, and you can also get the ones that have got a little needle and it spikes on the needle and you can see it work on a I don't even know what it's called. You know what I mean? A needle that goes up and down. And what else do we use? What else do we use? We use the cat balls, which are great because they're good for cats, but they're also good because they're motion sensors and you have to touch them to make them light up. And they're really cheap. You can get them from Amazon or Sainsbury's or the pet shop. Actually, Pets at Home didn't have any, but they're really good because you can get a lot of them and you can dot them around. We've only got 3 at the moment, but we need to get some more because I really like them. The EVP is the electronic voice phenomenon recorder. I don't really understand it myself. I've seen it on a lot of the paranormal shows on the TV, and I don't know about it. We've never picked anything up on that. You say so, you press record, saying it on the little EVP device, but it's basically like a dictaphone. So I don't know, I'm a bit skeptical about equipment. What else do we use? What else do we use? EMF, EVP, cat balls. What we use is the pendulum, and I know we use that little board and everything, but I absolutely am all in with the pendulum because there's almost a magnetic pull, and I really like it, and I really think it's genuine because I've done it myself, and I haven't moved it. I promise you. I'm building SLS camera. I'm building one at the moment, totally portable with 12-volt battery in a box. Nick Cole. Yeah, a tripod with a tablet attached. That's brilliant. They're using the Connect. Does EMF pick up energy? Yeah, the energy in the electromagnetic field, Janet.
But I don't think the EMF is. I don't think any of it really is going to be complete evidence. I think the worst one.
I'm interested in this guy. Are you using the Xbox Connect to do that? To do the SLS camera that you're building? I remember when I first saw them, and it was an iPad. There was YouTube tutorials on how to build them, and it was an iPad on a thing connected to a.
First.
No, first time I saw it was on Barry Guy had one. That was the first time I saw it. But it was an Xbox Connect attached to a thing.
Yeah,
Attached to an iPad.
yeah. What V1 Connect and Windows tablet.
Wow.
But they say the Connect, and this is from a debunker, that when you're using a Connect SLS, making it into an SLS, a Connect has to be stable. You can't walk around with it, or it won't do it.
No, they hold them on a spoon.
You have to have them down on a thing, or it won't work. So that's just from a debunker, but that's from Beardo.
Does anesthetic?
What is cis? What? Cis?
What do you need as an anesthetic?
Who said about an anesthetic?
SLS, Janet. It's an L.
SLS.
The structured light sensor. Does it stand for SLS?
I don't know what it stands for.
Yeah, structured light. And what's the difference, Nick? Maybe you know. Maybe you know, Nick. No, that's not it. Do you when Ghost Adventure say the XLS? What's that about? Do you know?
They made themselves.
Yeah, but what is that all about? What's it different to the SLS then? Structured light sensor, yeah.
Structured light sensor.
So I'm just looking.
I mean, I think the equipment is. Hi, Darcy. Damien Darcy's on here. Darcy, have you been enjoying
But
the
if you walk
sunshine?
around with it, it picks up every little shape and stuff. A bit weird. Yeah, no. So Nick's saying, he's saying if you walk around with it, it picks up every little shape.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
Hi, Dad.
So it's best to be in a fixed spot and then like almost locked off.
You have to keep it stable in the same spot, or because if you move it about, and Beardo said, you can't possibly say that's paranormal because it will pick up, because it makes shapes out of
When you have
things.
people having on the phone on an app, then it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it makes shapes on things. It like say like you were scanning it around here, like this. I've got it. Hold on, I'll show you. I will show you. Wait a minute.
But it was strange because the other week when I woke up, I didn't wake up because I wasn't asleep. I was laid on the sofa playing my bubble pop game, watching something on the telly, and all of a sudden I saw a solid woman. And she did this pattern.
I don't know.
And it frightened me
see
to
that.
death.
But
So
this,
ghost hunter. But,
so that's the SLS.
I went upstairs and woke my daughter up and said to her, "Oh my God," I was like really scared.
It picks up my statue on the table. It picks up Al Pacino in the picture.
And we
It'll make it look. It's picking up something there. That's just because of the image on the picture. I don't think you can see that on there.
But anyway, the other night when I saw this woman, me and my daughter came downstairs. And
phone apps are total rubbish, but that's my only opinion. You need a laser grid for feedback, and a phone does not have that function.
No, that's true. But let me just finish the story. We came downstairs with the EMF. No, I'm telling them, we came downstairs with the EMF, put it on the table, and I got the SLS on the app, on the GhostTube app.
Yeah.
And I was saying to it, go near the EMF, go near the device, touch the device, da, da, da. And it looks like it was actually going like that, trying to touch the EMF. And my daughter was absolutely frightened her to death. And but it wasn't, it was the arm of my sofa.
Yeah, it will pick you up.
It
Yeah,
really did look, and if you did it now, I think people would believe that because it looked
Yeah.
like it was actually trying to touch it. So yeah, that's my story.
Yeah. But it's interesting. I need to go now. Oh, bye, Darcy. She's got to go now. Where are you going, Darcy?
What are you off to?
Keen to say hello. Get up, Daniel.
Soon, she's saying.
Okay.
Yes, darling, we'll come over and get you on Sunday next week, all right? Love you loads, princess. Have a good night.
So yeah, that's
Behave yourself.
Right,
so the torches that are a grid.
that's what we want.
We bought one and it didn't work at all, so we've had to send it back.
He's making his own SLS.
Do you think
Nichols?
Jamie Woodham in Lanzarote?
Oh, hi, Jamie and Lanzarote.
Very jealous, Jamie.
Very
So
jealous.
let me just ask Nick, do you think those torches that are a grid are worth having? Do you think they're worth having? You know, the ones that have got the laser on and then you can turn it to the function for the
Yeah.
grid thing.
You can see if something moves then.
See if something moves into the grid then, because it changes.
Yeah. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What's this? By the way, the Northern Lights are happening again today, so try and be outside. Yeah, we know, Darcy, we're going to go out later.
Yeah, we want to see it. Missed it. I didn't even know last night. Did not even know.
Oh, I didn't know.
No, I didn't. Thought one left me again. So is everyone enjoying the nice weather? The sun, for a change. Bye, Darcy. I wonder how long it's going to last. We've got thunderstorms predicted for tomorrow. I'm very excited about that. I like a good storm. Can you come and join me on it?
That's what I know.
We've got 7 people now. I don't know who else we've got.
Hi, everyone. We've been talking about equipment. What people's opinions are of equipment.
Yeah.
Because everybody has an opinion.
We have
So,
we sent it back.
we sent it back. It's terrible. Well, a load of crap that is.
Yeah. We sent it
Again. Never will I pay money for something like that again. Absolutely ridiculous.
£100 for a toy.
Yeah. Terrible. Nick, you sound technically very clever. Yes, he does. Yeah. Where do you live in, Nick? Are you the UK?
And you investigate it yourself. I suppose you must be if you're building your own.
Sure.
So I really like what I think, which is probably a load of crap, but
What?
I like it.
I just tinker I'm just a tinker of gadgets. I'm from Redditch. Oh, okay.
Not that far from us, to be fair.
Okay. Do you go out investigating, Nick? Better relying on your own senses. I agree, Janet. But I do agree. But when you've got people watching, they can't get your senses through a camera. So you have to have some form of entertainment to keep people watching.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
We have to be the entertainment.
We are the
We
entertainment.
are supposed to be quite funny, you know.
Yeah, apparently so.
We're meant to be quite hilarious. We've been told. Do you know what? Somebody told me the other day that I was the funniest person on the planet.
Well, they're off their heads.
I
Who was that? Who told you you were the funniest person on the planet?
Tim.
You were the funniest person on the
Yeah, and I got a comment on Facebook saying after my rant about the garden last
Wow.
weekend,
It's
I
not the
got
funniest
told I was
person.
the funniest person on the planet.
Yeah, you need evidence. You're right.
And I should write a comedy, which
Wow.
I don't want to do it off the cuff. I can't
Yeah.
write it down.
But we've had quite a few more subscribers in the last 24 hours. I really wanted
Yes,
to
and we've had
people.
booked Manchester for a small event.
I'm supposed to be at.
Oh, Falstaff is that in Stratford? The Falstaff experience in Stratford upon Avon. I'd like to go there, but you can't go in by yourself as your own team. You have to go in.
Oh,
I'd love to do that whole Falstaff and Stratford upon Avon Shakespeare thing. I would love to do
yeah,
that. Maybe we should look more into that.
yeah.
What was funny? Yeah, I'd like to go there. Oh, yeah, let's talk about it.
He's not talking about YouTube either.
No. Did we book him to go to an event at the Falstaff thing, or was it?
Woodchester for a small event. Have you got a team, Nick? Like a channel? I mean,
We're losing people.
well, there's not people because they're all watching frigging your video.
Yeah, maybe we should have thought of that.
Well, I didn't think people would be watching Eurovision Song Contest somehow.
No.
But still, we needed to trial how to do this through the laptop, and we've done it and we've figured it out.
We have. We have.
I mean, obviously, if we're in somewhere, we can do a live on here. Someone can be there. Do you know what I mean? On your laptop.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what Nushka said. If
What we need to do is technically know from here how we would have another little box of us on the camera walking around.
yeah,
How does that happen?
like when we're on a live chat, how to put
How to share a video and go, what do you think about that
we
video?
want to do some reaction videos.
Yeah, we want to do some reaction
So anyway,
videos.
Nick, if you know how to do reaction videos, give us some tips.
Yeah, any tips on how to do them? Because you have to have a software or something, don't you? You should be able to share the video and see you and stuff like that.
Saturday. Yeah, and today I walked the dog through the town centre last night, and it was
Sun's out.
really busy. It's because the sun's out. Sun comes out, people go out.
No, everyone is in having a barbecue. Or
You
just had a burger, didn't you?
But that was off the cooker in the living room.
No. I have my own thing, Reaper Paranormal, that is purely for fun. I also do stuff with a group called Creeping It Real from time to
That's a
time.
brilliant name.
But if you ever want to collaborate on something,
Yeah, just let us know.
go to your channel now. What is it? Reaper Paranormal. Let's have a look.
You are on YouTube, yeah?
Why is YouTube? Reaper Paranormal. Huh?
Yeah. Anyway, I thought people did
The other side. Are you the other side? Reaper Paranormal. That's what come up. Can't find you. Is that you growling?
Yeah, I was growing. I've got a really bad back from doing the garden today.
Creeping It Real. What a genius name.
It is a genius name.
No, I haven't done YouTube. I'm on
Oh, on Facebook. We'll
Oh,
find it
okay.
on Facebook.
Okay,
I keep just pulling off the camera because I lean over to look at that phone.
No, you need to be over there.
From the other side. What are you saying?
No, I was saying.
No, she put that. She put Reaper Paranormal into YouTube and it came up with a channel called From the Other Side, didn't it?
Yeah.
But that's not it because he's not on YouTube.
Reaper Paranormal.
Do you not want to do YouTube, Nick? Is there a reason? Do you know something we don't? Is it not?
Reaper Paranormal. Let's follow. Right, we're following you, Reaper Paranormal now.
We're on Facebook too. We've got a Facebook group and a Facebook page, but we're trying to move everybody over to the group.
And we want people to be on YouTube.
We want people to be interacting.
So for the people on here who watch paranormal things, what do you think of a recent video that was put out on YouTube? And if you haven't watched it, you should go and watch it. And it's 30 East Drive with Carol,
Who's the
who's the
caretaker?
caretaker and the cleaner of the house. Has any of you seen this video? Wait, you're right with people opinions, aren't you?
I've seen it. You've seen it. Damien's seen it. Who's seen it?
Anybody's seen it? We watched it with what's his name, Michael, Life of Michael.
Yeah, Life of
Yeah,
Michael.
I liked him as well. He's a really
He's
nice
nice guy.
guy.
He's
He seems
nice
like a
guy.
nice
Yeah,
guy.
I liked his laugh. I thought he was really funny.
Yeah. Yeah, he's nice, Life of Michael.
Yeah.
But has anybody seen it? 30 East Drive with Carol.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
Carol at 30 East Drive or something like that.
Life of Michael, and on one of his videos, he's got Carol at East Drive.
Yeah. I shall put up a
Yeah.
channel at some point, but I will be in touch as I'm sure we can do something. Right, got to shoot off, but thanks for the chat. Keep up the good work. Okay, Nick, we look
Take care,
forward to
Nick,
hearing
mate.
from you.
Thank you for joining. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, Nick.
Thanks. I've followed that page.
So, 30 East Drive video.
Yeah. Carol 30 East Drive, what is your opinion? If you haven't watched it, you really need to watch
You need
it.
to watch it, definitely.
Now, bearing in mind, 30 East Drive charge you £400 a night in a week, no, in a weekend, and £300 a night in the week. And for Halloween, they quoted me for next year, 2025, because it's fully booked this year, £1,500 to go there for the night. This is a house that I probably, maybe when the people living there, it was haunted. I don't doubt that. I think when they left,
Probably would have been standard as not because I do movies of it.
when they left, I think the whatever was there, whatever entity was there, went with them. I don't think there's anything there. And that Carol faking it just really proved that there's nothing there. Because why would you need to fake it? You wouldn't need to fake it, would you? If it was that haunted.
Shows her finger, the silhouette of her finger going flick to a
And you see, like you see a teddy fly, and as you see the teddy, but you see her go like that as if you'd kick the teddy.
Yeah, yeah.
So what the?
There
And she's
is
making
a
it.
particular moment in that doc where the person filming without faked it. Yeah, because David watched it.
Yeah, the flick of the finger and the kick of the teddy.
The flick of the finger.
The flick of the finger and the kick of the teddy. And the fact that somebody was behind her when she came in that house and they were going, shut up, shut up. Clearly doing that.
And she was very over. I saw she was over explaining. Oh, that's Shadow. That's me. That's me. Holding the phone in the other hand, and
Yeah, and she changed hands, and as she changed hands,
yeah, before that, she was even going, "Oh, that Shadow there. That's me. Holding the phone over there, or something in my other hand." But it was clearly another shadow, a silhouette.
well, you see a silhouette in
Yeah.
the bedroom, don't you? You see a silhouette. But has anybody else seen it?
Who's on that?
Don't know.
Nobody.
Nick's gone. We've got Janet and David.
Janet, David, I think Jamie. I'm not sure.
Jamie, how is Lanzarote? Tell us about it. How long you been there? What's the temperature?
Cocktail in your hand.
And do you have a cocktail? Yeah.
What was that? What was that? What was that? That's what a lot happens a lot on paranormal channels. People going, "What the?" Well, they just walked through the building. So I'm gonna do a practice. So right.
April's going to do a practice impression.
Right. Okay. Well, we're here in
It's abandoned.
abandoned property. Oh, what did you hear that? Footsteps. Let's go look. No, let's go the other way. No, what was that? The door just opened. The door just opened. Let's just slowly go in and just show you that side of the room, not behind the doors.
There's someone hiding.
That's what they do.
There's someone hiding behind the door. What's we talk about now? Damien?
You don't feel like these guys. Oh, lastly with opinion.
Oh, April put has been in touch with some people on another thread on YouTube, and everyone's saying, "Yeah, you're doing great. Keep doing what you're doing. Just no fakery. Keep being real." Da da da. But a couple of people have said, "Stop focusing on the orbs because they're only moving dust." And
Dust and orbs. You can see the difference between a dust and
what
orb.
does everybody think about orbs, light anomalies, and the possibility that they may be a spirit trying to manifest? That's all. That's all. Any opinions? No, no. Well, I agree with you, Janet. No, no, they're not dust, is what Janet's saying. But sometimes it is. But when they move with such a purpose, I think you know that can't be dust. Because and when they respond, like when Damien talks to orbs, you do talk to the orbs, don't you? Talking to the orbs, and uh, they respond to you intelligently, don't they? So explain that. Explain that away. Does it mean different? Yes, it does.
Apparently, the people don't want to do it anymore. People don't want it. No, anymore. It's not enough.
No, they'd rather use fake equipment.
They'd rather fake the shit out of it so you can all go, "What was that?" And make it really interesting. What?
Dust doesn't
Respond.
No, exactly. That's what we were just saying. I mean, there's two videos that we put on that are clearly there's light anomalies that are responding intelligently to Damien, and he's suggesting that they go over that part of the room and do this and do that and go there, and they are.
So how to explain that?
How is that?
How is that possible if they're just dust? Just wondering. Just wondering from people, what is your opinion on it?
Yeah.
What is your opinion on all the equipment? Do you know what I mean? If you know what the equipment is, what is your opinion on it? And what is your opinion as well on us? What?
What? Did you see an orb?
I did see something, but I don't know. It must have been a car going past or something. That was weird because it was behind you, but it looked like it was there. We're not doing an investigation, but that was a bit odd.
It's a bit like that in this property, though, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot going on in here. If anybody walks down that hallway now, they're like, even though I live here, I'm blown.
Yeah. In my living room, and I stayed.
Yeah, Michelle did see an
I
apparition.
did a little investigation the other night in my bedroom and got some really good pendulum footage that I will be uploading to the YouTube channel tomorrow. Pendulum was going nuts, man. It was
Yeah.
going nuts.
I have also communicated with orbs too. Yeah, it's possible. I do think it's possible. I think that if it's, I mean, we've seen an orb that had a clear face in it. Recognizable face as well. It wasn't just a random.
And I think people can debunk equipment, but you can't. I don't think you can debunk it as to whether it's a light thingamabob off the camera. You can debunk it if it's dust. And if it's not either of those things, what is it?
Yeah. What is it? Yeah, worth thinking about. Worth thinking about.
Yeah, definitely.
But that was my other thing that I wanted to talk about, and obviously East Drive. That was my other thing because that actually drives me a little bit mad. What do you think of the phone apps? What do you think?
I've also communicated with all three. That's the same comment. Yeah. What do we think about the apps on the phone? I know that
Ghost Tube gets a bit of stick, doesn't it?
we know somebody, Kate, who is like full on in belief of them. She absolutely thinks they're real, and is she just really gullible or not?
I don't know, because they do reckon that you can download.
You can add words to Ghost Tube, and the Ghost Tube app the whole ghost tube thing, was that not created by another team? Who was it? Ames Crypt.
I don't know if it was.
And when you go on it, it comes up, and
What comes up with what?
Amy's Crypt comes up.
Oh, did they make it
I
then?
think they did. And she had these headphones on one of her episodes that I was watching. I don't know. I don't know.
We've got a ghost app going, and we've got one of the apps going as we're sitting here, just to see if anything's said, because we know there's paranormal stuff in this place. But we're not
This
really.
place is more, of all the places we've been to, this has got more energy than any one of them places we've been to.
Yeah.
Tell me,
Yeah, it has.
any energy, more energy in this gap than anywhere we've been.
Yeah, there's a lot of energy in
Yeah.
here. There is no need to fake it.
There's plenty of spirits all around. So
Yeah, I agree as well.
I mean,
We will not fake it.
No, won't have it.
If we feel like that things have got to start being, I mean, I don't see why we would feel that things have got to be faked.
no, because we believe that
We believe it anyway, so we're not gonna.
but we want other people to believe it, so we want to evidence it, and it's just figuring out a genuine way to evidence it. That
It doesn't
isn't
involve
using-
something like, the equipment that can be debunked, or just obviously we just need an apparition to just appear.
I mean, I talk to my spirits. I talk to my spirits all the time. I talk to all the people I know that have gone. And
Yeah,
I
yeah,
say,
yeah, yeah.
"Please, can you destroy our team?"
Yeah.
So far.
As well.
Yeah.
Very well, they haven't.
Yeah.
Come on, go touch with us. We don't mind.
Listen, they can appear in front of me anytime they want, because this is our family and friends we're talking about. And between us, we've got a fair amount that are on the other side, waiting for us. But I think that I think that it's hard, man, because there's so many channels out there, and I think a lot of channels. I mean, obviously, we can't say 100% whether they are, whether they're not. But I think, my opinion is, a lot of them are faking things, and they're faking things, whether they're faking it or not. They're still entertaining. They're still funny to watch, and they're getting loads of subscribers. And then there's genuine people like us. There's genuine people like us that don't get me wrong. I really appreciate the people that have subscribed. Just we need a lot more subscribers, and because we're not as exciting, then I guess as the other channels, because we're not faking it, that makes it really difficult. So I just, it's really hard. It's really hard. 3 months, yeah, just over 3 months. So what are you getting?
It was like every time we were talking, it was like it was answering.
Oh, well, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that then. But yeah, I don't know. Let me get closer because I can't see the comment.
Always.
What? Coca-Cola. But yeah, so there's loads of things. Obviously, we're learning as we go, because that's just what you got to do, isn't you? You got to just learn as you go, and we're gradually getting there. But it's right. We've only just been over 3 months, and we've got 280 something, 86 subscribers. Nowhere near what we need. We need the apparition so we can go virals everywhere. Yes. So we have a very stressful day jobs, and we all do. All three of us have very stressful day jobs. We also have family stuff going on that takes a lot of time and energy. So we're trying to build this channel with all that going on around us. So it's hard. It's harder than I thought it would be. All right, there's me thinking, yeah, we just go on YouTube, we do videos, and then we are. No, it doesn't quite work like that. It takes a lot of effort just to do the things that we want to do, and we do them because we enjoy them. Obviously, we want the subscribers, we want the views, because we want to make it on doing this, so we can give them everything else and just focus on this. Of course, we do. We're not going to sit here and pretend that's not what we want, because it is.
Has anybody got any suggestions of places we could go?
Nushka, when stuff doesn't work, it shows you're not faking it. Yeah, that's true. That's true. We just have to be entertaining with our own little personalities. But yeah, that is true. You're quite right. But any suggestions from anyone? Any places we could go? Places you think we should visit? Where we could do some investigating? Let us know your thoughts on that, people. Any thoughts? Is there anybody out there? It's David saying, okay. We all watch USA and UK ghost hunts, but are there any others? Europe, yeah. I've seen some Swedish ones. Australia, I've seen. Where else? China, Japan. The Japan ones are mental. They're fake as fuck. They're seriously fake as fuck. But they're hilarious, aren't they? Oh, and like Iraq and places.
Yeah.
They're mental, them people. And there was that guy.
Ghost hunting with Allah.
Yeah.
Have
Mental.
a look at Allah.
Are they really?
Allah goes.
I think they're faking it.
He's yeah.
I think they fake it. The guy that did everything, we thought he was so good, didn't we, Damien?
Yeah.
Until we found out he faked it.
There are a few things that is.
I emailed him.
But I think it'd be worth, now that the weather's getting better, we're going to do some outside investigations that we couldn't do because of the rain.
Got Minster level.
Godstone.
Godstone Nunnery. Godstone Nunnery.
I'm staying that one.
There's some few woods places.
The Bagley Woods.
Bagley Woods.
Near Oxford.
But we're also gonna, so me and Damien are going to Cornwall first week of July. We're going to do a few investigations when we're down there. And on the last night, we're staying in the Jamaica Inn, which is very haunted, apparently. But we are only allowed to investigate in our room, which is fine. We will.
Go live from there, so I can join in.
Michelle wants to go live from there.
And have a look around some caves.
Yeah, well, you can go in the caves. I'll just sit out on the beach and wait for you to come back out because I don't like caves. And then but after that, after we've been there, we're thinking of we're going to go up to Liverpool. So me and Michelle have got family in Liverpool. We're going to go up to Liverpool because there's a few places in Liverpool we can go. We're trying to contact the site manager of what's it called? Wootton Hall, which is abandoned, but they let you go in if you ring them.
Yeah.
The Adelphi Hotel, which we'll just stay there the night. It's cheap as chips. It's rough as arseholes, but
Used to be posh.
yeah. But we'll do Adelphi Hotel because I think that's haunted.
Yeah. We can go to the basement in Adelphi as well.
Only if they let us.
We'll
ask them. Yeah. But yeah, there's a few places we want to go. Not East Drive. That's where we do want to go. And Damien wants to go Catacombs. I want to go to Bodmin Jail. We all want to go to Bodmin Jail.
Everywhere I want to go, you can't go with your own team. You have to go with
most haunted and
I'd like to go to
the price of Bodmin. We could go to.
We could go to Mallorca for a week.
We could go to the Catacombs. Yeah.
And I would
I
like to
want to
go
go to Bodmin Jail. But I really want to go there.
Shrewsbury prison let you in, don't they?
Yeah, Shrewsbury. Shepton Mallet, you have to be with a team.
And Newsham Park in Liverpool.
Newsham Park, I think you have to be with a team.
But like I was just saying to you, there is an asylum.
A team. Why aren't we a team?
But no, an organisation.
That's what we need to be. Like haunted happenings will be mad paranormal happenings, and people will pay us, and we take them on these teams, on these places. That's what we
need a business plan.
Well, we need a business plan, yeah. Anybody want to do a business plan for us? We're going to be the new mad paranormal team, like as in team, as in we'll
as in more than two.
But we'll take you with us.
Do you know where we can go that I'd really like to go?
Yeah.
That is Pendle Hill.
Yeah, Pendle Hill, I'd like to go there. Halloween, maybe that's what we need to go for Halloween.
Oh yes, let's do that.
Pendle Hill.
And we can
Maybe.
No. Maybe. We might do that. We're not sure yet. We might do that.
We'd like to do that. I'd definitely like to do that.
Well, we can't go to East Drive on Halloween.
No, I wouldn't do East Drive, and if they fucking said you can come up for nothing.
Yeah. I don't even think I'd go back to the Ancient Ram.
No, I don't think I would.
Absolute.
No, it wasn't. But there was definitely Well, yeah, we've been there. We've ticked it off our list. Yeah. Alan had an experience at Broughton Castle over 80 years ago.
Yes, I know. He told me about that.
What was that then?
It was the gate opening and stuff like that. And he was camping with his friends and they all ran away. Is that right, Janet?
Is that right?
That's what that Ian was saying about as well.
That was Teddy Bear Woods.
Yeah.
Teddy Bear Woods.
I've been there.
So have I. Yeah, everybody's been there, Michelle. But you obviously went there and did other things there. Mm. But the man hung himself. A few people hung themselves at there, didn't they? Teddy Bear Woods.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Teddy Bear Woods.
Yeah, they're only talking about.
Yeah. Up the arch. Up the arch. Yeah, he heard footsteps too.
Yeah, didn't the
I-
gate open and shut?
I emailed Broughton Castle, but they've never come back to me. That's what we need, a person making the bookings. Isn't it?
Trying to find places for us.
Yeah, someone who can
We need, we
research.
need, we need someone who can look for places for us.
Ring up,
and
arrange us to get in.
Admin.
An admin, an actual, yeah.
to do the job.
That's what we need.
Nuska.
Nushka does our moderating and YouTube. She can't do everything. But that's what we need, with someone who can ring up and say, we're a team paranormal risk and we really want to visit. How much is it? Blah, blah, blah. I'll sort it out and we'll do it. And then it's booked. We've got booking. We've got like a diary manager. A diary manager. They left their tent and ran.
Yes, they did.
Are they actually in the castle then?
They're outside camping.
Pay me and I'll give up my job. I wish we could, Noosh. When we make it on here, 100%.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
So you can give up your job then. We'd all be giving up our jobs then. Well, Damien can't give up his job. Not yet, anyway. Not yet.
But we would love to go.
Full time as part of my general. This is
I'd
living.
love to not be able to do that.
Oh yeah.
No,
No.
We'd have a mad-mobile.
Yeah. M.A.D-PI.
Discovery.
No, defense.
A Volkswagen camper van and we spray it in mad colour.
Oh yeah, I'll follow you. You can follow me in the ground.
A black V-dub camper van with
No, in the grounds near the church. So they weren't in there. They were in the grounds of the church.
van.
So if we could go to the church in Broughton Castle, couldn't we? In Broughton, you can get in the church.
Yeah, you can get to church. I've got a story about the church.
In Broughton.
Yeah, from when I was a teenager.
And that's where they are.
So when I was a teenager, I'm sure people that know me already know this story. My mum told me and my cousin and her boyfriend that this year on Halloween we're going to scare April and my other cousin, and we're going to dress you up scary, and we're going to go over to Braun Church and we're going to drop you off, and then we're going to go back to pick them up, and you're going to scare them. And they dropped us off there about 9 o'clock, and they came back for us after midnight. We were shitting ourselves.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Cromwell.
Cromwell
Church said to
they
me.
move, don't they? They
Okay. I think I must have been there when I was younger then.
Apparently they're like this, aren't
Oliver
they?
Cromwell's
And then they
club
move to
in
different
that
places. Yeah.
In Broughton. Broughton Castle, Broughton.
Yeah.
Your clubs of Oliver Cromwell are in there.
Where are they? What in?
Well, they're in a field team.
They're on a wooden thing, I think, and they're like this. And they they move to different places around the church.
Yeah.
Randomly on their own.
Right. Okay.
We could do that. We could do a bit of an investigation at Broughton.
Yeah. And just
Edge Hill, a few people have asked us to go to Edge Hill. The problem we've got with Edge Hill is it's not like it used to be. So they have built roads and they've built things. So to know which bit you should be at to get the best is really hard now because it's all different. So if there's anybody who knows where in Edge Hill we can be, yeah, but the old map is how it used to be.
Yeah, you're going to see it. You're going to see.
But I don't know if the road is what's down crossing over what used to be the thing. I don't know.
All the new routes that have been laid down, isn't it? So
And they move around the church.
yeah, that's what I've heard.
Maybe we could do
Touching my
that.
head like mad.
Maybe we could go to that next weekend, Broughton Church.
Yeah. And as well, I think it'd be a
If the
good
weather's
thing
alright.
to go and very late walk around Banbury, because
I
mean,
know, I
were
agree. We were
told-
talking to the Ian about that, mate.
We were told last week, someone is really touching my head. We were told last week by the lady that runs the cafe that we investigated that she was walking up Lucky Lane in Banbury and saw a nun and spoke to her. It was a little one,
Yeah.
and apparently that nun had already died.
Yeah,
Something's
yeah.
touching my head. Danny.
Someone's touching Michelle's head. So you get more spirit activity in this house.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll walk. So we live in Banbury in Oxfordshire. It's a really old town, very, very old town. There's certain parts of it that are very, very old. And we were saying we could go out and, do an investigation just on the streets, just walk around Banbury, do a bit of investigation on the streets. And I'm well for that. But the problem is you've got so many knobheads around here. And you probably have them all trying to get on the camera, and I don't
We
know.
had it all going up on my road last night and the couple of days before.
There was a naked man running down her street, running on top of people's cars. Just like nuts. Headless horseman has been seen in St Mary's churchyard too.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, that's what the other day. You know, was saying you go to the churchyard and all that.
And is that where Calibargo is buried in the St Mary's churchyard, Janet Cullymore?
Isn't it Calibargo Hill though? What's that then?
That's where the thing happened.
I don't know. I know there's the hill.
What is this Calibargo thing?
And apparently heard. So headless horseman has been seen and heard in the St Mary's churchyard.
No. Okay. I'm wrong then. Do you know what we'd like to do is get into the Unicorn Inn?
Oh, I'd love it. Love that. Never gonna happen. You've got a big time getting it.
Yeah.
It's being protected by the spirits and behind it.
Oh, okay, in St John's churchyard.
What is? Oh, Calibargo. Yes,
Calibargo.
of course it is.
Yeah.
St John's one, right? It's the Catholic one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to have a walk around and do a bit of filming around in Banbury, see if we can investigate some stuff around here. And Broughton, definitely Broughton. I think Broughton would be a good one.
Minster Level, Edgehill.
Yeah, Mr. Lesbian, Edgehill, Godstow.
Bagley Wood.
Liverpool, when we get a few in Liverpool, we'll get a few different ones in Liverpool.
Chester as well. I've been told, we've been told that there's a beach. Let me get my phone and I'll tell you exactly where it is. A beach in near Chester or Ellesmere Port or somewhere like that.
Yeah.
That is very haunted.
I've got the cough that just doesn't go. It keeps coughing, and I got a lemonade somewhere. No, I got one. You just get me a little lemonade, Damien.
No, I haven't.
She's still got Coke, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's fine.
This is the place in Chester I was telling you about.
Janet, his grave is on the left of the main door in St John's Church.
Okay, Talaka, wherever it's called, something like that. A very different place during World War II, with many evacuees escaping and bombing Liverpool to stay in simple huts built in the dunes or even in buses and on railway cars. So apparently,
No, I can't see him.
Apparently it's very haunted.
But we're going to go to Liverpool for a couple of nights, definitely. I mean, really, we should go for 3 nights, really. Liverpool. Can't go everywhere, Damien. We'll go like Wales or Liverpool. There's more places in Liverpool. Does anybody else think there's more haunted places in Wales or more haunted places in Liverpool? Where do you think we should go next? Wales or Liverpool? Obviously, it's not going to be yet. We've got to wait until we can afford to do this.
Right, there's loads of places, loads of gaps in Wales that we could go to. Right, there's 2, maybe 2, 3 if we're lucky places in Liverpool.
There's nothing places in Liverpool, Damien.
No, that we're about to get into.
Oh, yeah.
Wales, there's loads. You've got the old army barracks with all the old, what do we call it? The tunnels and all that.
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
Yeah.
And you can walk, goes down deep.
Mm.
Deep. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah,
Wales or Liverpool, people?
You've got the
Make
abandoned
your
hospital,
vote.
a massive abandoned mental hospital.
What, in Wales?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you people think?
And the church, the
But
underground church.
We're going to do the local ones, obviously, the next few weeks because we can't afford to go to all these places all at the same time. It's ridiculous. So we are going to Cornwall though for 4 nights, so that we'll get some in on there on that one. But I do want to go to Wales, but I also think Liverpool's got a lot of stuff. There's a lot of
history. You're right, Janet. There is love, definitely.
there is a lot of dramatic history.
But in Wales, you've got a wide range of all sorts.
We haven't, yeah.
I know, but in Liverpool, it's a lot of.
But we will go to all of them. It's just which one do we go to next? Liverpool is cheaper. Cheaper.
Look at it like that, yeah, I suppose.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm just thinking of it being cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool is cheaper.
But Wales, you do a weekend.
Many slaves suffered
They did in Liverpool.
and died.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the docks, isn't it? And that, wasn't it? It's got the docks and that.
Yeah.
And then one day when we get our passports, we get on the ferry at the docks and go over to Ireland.
That's when you go to Cornwall, but to go down to Mount Edgecombe.
Yeah, okay.
We're down there next.
We're going to go Mount Edgecombe.
We're going to do a few shorts when we're down in Cornwall. Yeah, and an investigation.
We'll do a lot of
Yeah,
shorts. I mean, Damien got nearly 4,000 views for just saying whoops a daisy on the Notting Hill Gate. And 8-second short. 4,000 views.
Whoops a daisy.
Whoops a daisy. That's what he said. What part of Wales? Don't know, North Wales, isn't it? That's most of Liverpool. It's right near Liverpool, actually. It is. Maybe we could just.
Any part of the fin,
Fin,
nose,
yeah.
tail.
We'd have to take a week off work. And have some money, you see, and have the money to do it. That's what we'd have to do.
Mountains, you know.
Yeah. There is mountains in Wales, Damien, and in Scotland. Much bigger ones over there. Scotland.
We'll go to Scotland Monday.
Yeah, Scotland will
That's
definitely go.
definitely going to happen. That.
We will.
Definitely.
We're waiting for Janet to get her out so we can borrow a van. Because in Scotland, you can park anywhere. Like any labour, you're allowed to start there. So it doesn't matter. It's not illegal.
I mean, you can just lend it to us for a week and you can stay.
You know, it's their own. But when they got home,
Of course.
you know, before she sells it, which she might probably do. Yeah.
You wouldn't sell that mobile home, Janet. It's mad if you did that. I'd keep that. But if you get when you get a place, keep that as well. I'm telling you, that is always worth having. You can jump, you can go on holiday anytime. You know, just jump in the car and go. You know.
Yeah. Can you all please like the live? Press the like button. Click like. Because only one of you liked it. And you need to have everybody liking it. Just press the like button, please. Click, 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 click. This is it. Oh, you got to do that. What was that? What was that? Not like Michelle. This is Michelle. Hello. It's Michelle from M.A.D-PI.
You need a granddad license.
What?
You need a granddad license.
What's a granddad license?
Did you have one of them homes?
I can drive it.
It'd be like Breaking Bad if I had it.
I have thumbed. I have thumbed.
I just liked it.
What? Oh, it's thumbed. But I can't see that. It's only saying one person. That's really odd. What we need is somebody to just turn up, give us a load of money and say, go and investigate. And then we're on it, man. Might be better to holiday rather than... What? Might be better to holiday rather than live. What do you mean? What do you mean? Might be better to holiday rather than live.
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Nice one, Steve.
What do you mean?
I don't know. That one person is me, April. David. Oh, 2 people have liked now. Thank you. You said that a minute ago. Yeah. So David is liked. Can everybody like it, please? Can you all, everybody that's on here, can you just tell us your name? Now, I know Janet and I know David is on here and I know Nutra's on here. There's 2 more people.
Live in. Must be able to.
Might be better to holiday rather than living. Yes, she means it'll be better to use it for holidays rather than living in it. Yeah, you'll probably use it more then. Must be able to drive 3.5. Yeah, I can drive 3.5, can't I?
I thought it was only a 2 litre.
Yeah, you can.
I can drive. I've got 3.5 kilograms or whatever. I drove the van moving granny, didn't I? So I must have it. But yeah, it would be better to holiday and you'll enjoy it much more. And I forgot to give you them things that today, Janet. I'll do that. I'll remember that. 3 people have liked. Thank you. 2 more of you that are on here. Please like. Click, 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 click. Can't work out how to like. You just can you see a little thumb going up? Can you see a thumb thing going up? You just click on that.
Got share and report next to it.
Oh, Lisa Hillier, look. Hello, Lisa Hillier.
Oh, yeah, Liz.
I don't know if that's the same Lisa Hillier that we know. I'm not sure. Can you have you done it, Janet? Is that you done it? You've clicked it. You clicked the like. Yeah, 5 people are liking. Well done. Well done.
Thank you. 6 people are
There's 6 people who liking. Thank you. Thank you. Just anybody that comes on, just please press the like button. And if I tell you what, if this happens like it did last time, and loads of people start coming on here before we're going off, we're still going off, I'm afraid. Because we want to get ready to watch the Northern Lights tonight. Can the last person who come on please click like?
Thank you.
Like it. Done it. Thanks, Janet. So yeah, any more suggestions on places you think that are haunted in this area? What we also need is someone who's got a proper haunted house where shit get thrown them out, innit?
We want to guys imagine. Right. This is what we want.
We want shit to move like that.
We want to go into the room and all the chairs be piled up.
Yeah, or we want to be able to sit Damien on a chair and the chair gets shunted across the floor like in Poland. I'm happy to have my hair pulled. Pull it out, man. I've got a lot of hair in there. Pull it out. I ain't even bothered. We need that one footage, that one thing, that one bit of evidence. Funny, Michelle. I can actually see.
Yeah.
Dickhead. Yeah, I'm actually watching her do this. She's trying to be a secret.
Bit like Joe and Ellie.
But honestly, that's what we want. We want to be. I want my reaction to be genuinely. I want to be genuinely like, oh my god, I'm scared. Genuinely. You go.
Genuinely.
No, I'm genuinely scared. I want to be genuinely scared. I'm not genuinely scared though.
I really want to be. I want to.
I'd like to experience that as well, to be honest.
Yeah. So you got to allow yourself to be instead of being all like, I'm not scared of nothing. You got to allow yourself to be scared. If a fucking demon come out that wall now, like a demon,
You two be off out the fucking door.
You wouldn't be coming with us.
you would. You heard that Michael what's his face say. You heard him say, didn't even the toughest man in the world would run.
Both know
You'd run.
know that I wouldn't.
That
That shit never happens. So I ain't gonna not run out. We've been doing
I
this
might come back, but I'm running out
fucking
first.
paranormal investigators, right? They do spend fucking thousands of pounds going out here, there, and everywhere and doing what they do. And then when they actually do see something, they shit themselves and they run out the door.
Yeah. Because
Stupid.
human instinct.
No, it's a one-off thing, so experience it.
Human instinct. I would run, but I would come back.
If it does,
100%. I'd come back because I'd want to see.
if it does you a bad turn, it does you a bad turn. It's how it goes, isn't it? That's what's meant to happen.
Nothing can give people more of a bad turn than what already happened. So.
I'm saying, you know, like if something happens.
You know.
Did you speak to that person and see if they were up to?
Yeah.
I'd have to prove you wrong. So I'll tell you what
Let's come in.
I told you about the house. Oh yeah. Yeah. Can we go in her house? Because that woman Anushka said she's got paranormal stuff going on.
Yeah, she said with the,
Yeah.
with the cot. Yeah, we're happy to do that if she is up for letting us come in.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Really cool.
Yeah, that would be good.
So are you all staying up to watch the Northern Lights tonight?
Sorry, since what's John's funeral thing now, it's in that I really feel like I've said goodbye.
Okay. Is anybody watching the Northern Lights tonight? We're going to try and watch the Northern Lights tonight.
I'd like to.
Jamie, are you still on there? Did you see it? That house sounds awful. That's good, Janet. We want the awful house.
I think there's someone going to arrive in a minute who might feel like telling some paranormal stories about their own experiences.
Oh, good. I can take over in a minute then. We'll put her here a minute while we have a fat. We're going to exchange to my mother in a minute, who's got lots of power. If it wasn't for my mum, we would not be doing this because it's my mum from about 1980.
Yeah.
From about 1980 when I was 4. Did I say that out loud? Sorry, I wasn't born. Anyway, my mum in the 80s started getting into
She used to read.
She got into some
Tarot.
dodgy stuff, let me
No,
tell
she
you to
did.
start with. She did. She gave it all up, the dodgy stuff, but she still reads tarot cards and stuff like that. She's still
Reads the
very
tarot and she
spiritual.
does
Psychometry. Yeah, may go to Justice. Oh yeah, Janet. She's only around the corner from it, isn't she?
Yeah, you're going to see it if it's there, Janet. Maybe we'll all pile over to you, John. Damien can't be scared, apparently. He's unscarable. Yeah, unscarable.
sit in April's chair.
Yeah. We've said that we've only got 5 people.
Yeah, I was one of them.
But we were hoping you were going to tell some stories about paranormal stuff that's happened to you.
I can.
Go on then.
Well, when I worked in the British Art Foundation, which is in Banbury High Street, I was manager down there, and we used to get all sorts of weird stuff happen. We had things floating off shelves and such weird stuff. But one of the weirdest things was I went in one morning, and if Sue Motley's listening, she'll remember this. Upstairs in the office, I haven't touched anything. There were 8 books in a circle on the floor, just random. No one had a key, only me, and there were these books on the floor.
Yeah, Steve, you can join in.
That was just really freaky, wasn't it? When I told you about that, didn't I?
Yeah.
And then I also had things moving about all the time. But one morning I was going into work and I looked and I could see an old lady in the shop. This was at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Nobody was in there. No one had a key, only me. And I thought that's very strange, an old lady. Hi, David. Yeah. So I looked in the window, and first of all, I thought it was a reflection. So I looked behind me and looked back, and she'd gone. And it was only after that someone told me that some old lady had a heart attack and died in the shop, and that was really weird. So that was a quite it's a very old building, and it's like a 3-story. What kind of building would it be? It's just really old, isn't it? And a lot of the photographs of Banbury were taken from the upstairs window.
That's right.
Yeah, because they came and asked me if they could recreate. They looked down.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and they've recreated a few of them. The photographer, I don't know who it was, but yeah, it was just really, really freaky place. We had some very strange things go on there, very strange. But it wasn't the weirdest thing, which wasn't really paranormal, but I thought it was. I thought it was at the time. We'd had a lot of heavy rain. I've pinched your seat. Yeah, a lot of heavy rain, and sometimes the roof used to come in and everything's really old building, not very well maintained. And I had to go down to the cellar that morning. So I go down to the cellar and I could see it was water down there. So I got some old wellies off the shelf and put on. And I go down, I can't read it because I haven't got the right glass on. So I go down to the cellar and there's actually blood coming up through the floor. Like blood, a lot of blood. And I absolutely freaked out. I rushed out of there. And it turns out that it used to be years ago a butcher's, and they used to cut the meat up down there. And it must have been congealed under the tiles. And so when it rained that heavy and the water got in, it just blood come up. It was absolutely it was awful. Frightened us to death. I didn't go down. I only had to go this. I only had to go down to read the meter, so I didn't do that again. I got someone else to do it.
April. Oh, look. Hello, April. April Michelle's mummy.
Hello. Yeah, hi Lisa. Yeah, I've just come stick my nose in really. Because I was listening to them and then my sound went on the phone and everything. But so I just thought I'd come and tell you some spooky stuff.
Anything else?
Well, I've seen my gran. I saw my gran as an apparition before I knew she died. And it was really weird because it was in my bedroom and I thought I was asleep, but I obviously wasn't. And I could hear her saying Catherine. Not everyone calls me Catherine. And she said 4 words. And of course, I spoke over her because I do that. And I never really know what she actually said because all I could see was she was glowing and I could see both her legs. Well, the weird thing about that is she only had one leg. So it was a bit weird. And it was probably, well, it unnerved me because it felt so real. So I go downstairs, get a cup of tea. I was on my own at the time, and the phone rang about 20 minutes later to tell me she'd just died. Well, it was all right because I knew she was okay. And yeah, that was kind of weird as well. But it was definitely my gran, and we've seen my gran's face in an orb in my mum and dad's hallway, haven't we?
Yeah.
And we've got evidence of that. We have got a photo of it,
Yeah.
which was, oh my God, it's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. And yeah,
I knew it was.
yeah, so did I.
Zoom in like
I
I
thought, oh, hello, Gran. And there she was.
Zoom in like I just saw it.
But the thing about that is, I'm talking to the camera through my phone. I'm not there. I'm at my house. The camera's at my mum and dad's house. And I'm saying, Gran, are you there? Can you show me you're there? Can you come and get my mum and take her home? Because she's really poorly and she'd be better off not on this earth, to be honest. And the orbs come on cue, don't they?
They do.
Yeah, they come on cue. And
But we've had people at the moment
And that you shouldn't concentrate on all.
well, no, some things are dust. But when you're in a house that is my mum and dad, and they've been in bed for hours, no one has moved, there's no movement whatsoever, no wind, no nothing.
the camera's a fixed camera, filming in night.
And I'm saying, Gran, can you show me you're there? Bang in front of the camera. And the way they move is very definite, isn't it? It's like a definite
with a purpose.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is with a purpose.
And you can see the videos because they're on,
Yes, you can, yeah. I mean, I'm not.
on our short section, I think, possibly on
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
section.
Mm.
You can tell it's a ring doorbell, a ring device. Then
Yeah,
What
yeah.
people's opinions are of orbs. People have all different opinions.
we've been talking
I
about that.
kind of think that, yeah, some of it is dust, of course it is. But when, like we were saying, when it moved in a certain way,
Yeah.
it's clear, round,
Yeah,
clear.
but when
That's
I
not
watch
dust.
it, I sit in Carol's living room, in her kitchen, and say to her, right, watch this. Because Carol's dad, she's my friend, and her dad's 100 years old, and he was really ill and he needed to go. And I said, right, I'm going to see if my gran's at my mum's. So we're looking at the camera, and I say, Gran, are you there? Bang, the orb comes. So I said, well, we're not going to believe one time. We'll ask it again. Gran, if it's really you, can you show me again? Bang, she comes again. So I said, well, we'll go for best of three. And I did it again. And she came the third time. And I said, can you please go and get Bernard, who's Carol's dad, and can you take him home to his wife now? Because he's 100 years old. He's really poorly. 3 days later, he'd gone. Now, wait, maybe it's coincidence. Maybe I'm just being, optimistic. But to be honest, when you've got people like we have that are actually dying of old age and dementia and things like that, you want that to be true. So obviously you've got that want. You want to know there's another place.
I also think because you are around that,
Yeah.
feeling the way they are,
Yeah,
you're going to be a lot, all of us are going to be a lot
closer.
closer
Absolutely.
to feelings and energy.
Yeah.
A lot closer.
Because
Because
then,
if you've got dementia, the veil is gone.
yeah,
yeah.
It just goes.
yeah.
Well,
No veil anyway.
I mean,
The veil isn't. Who's talking to
she
you?
is taught well.
Unbelievable. Anyway, but
But I think it's just,
I've been thinking that.
Yeah.
Everyone's been saying.
but she does see, she does see. But I've seen things in there. I've felt someone standing in the doorway, and
What about Cherry Road? Come on.
oh my living God!
Tell stories of Cherry Road.
Oh, flipping out! Right,
This road in Banbury, if anybody doesn't know where it is. We lived there when I was at secondary school, and
When I was at secondary school.
yeah,
Well, it was in the 80s, late 80s. It was the late
I
80s.
missed the 80s.
Because you left school while we were there. Yes, I did. Yes, you did. So
Yeah.
it was mid to late 80s.
Yeah.
And because she's quite old, really. Anyway, we moved into this house because we wanted to buy it, right? So it's in what they call, you've heard of the Bermuda Triangle. Well, there's this kind of triangle that I've heard of in Banbury that is like the point goes down to Cherry Road where we got this house. And I've heard things that have gone on and never thought anything of it. Just got the house because we were going to do it up. It was a bit of a dump. And I left both the dogs. We had a Sheltie that was 2, which was April's dog, and a 7-year-old German Shepherd, Abby. No, Beauty. And anyway, I left the dogs till last to move them because obviously everything was all up in the air. People were in and out and everything. And we were exchanging council houses, which is a bit stressful. Anyway, I went and got the dogs from wherever, I don't remember where they were. And I got them and I sat outside in the car with the dogs and they both just looked weird and they didn't want to get out the car. And I thought that's it's just because we're moving.
Dogs are super sensitive spirits.
So
Why
anyway-
until you hear what happened to Liz.
Right, we take them in Don't think much of it. I read tarot, I do pendulums, I do all that stuff. While I was living there, the pendulum used to almost go on its own. It was completely insane. Weird things were happening. Michelle and April both said, especially you said you could see a man
Oh, the top of the stairs.
at the top of
I
the
always
stairs
saw it.
with a long dark coat and hat. And I used to say that was so bloody silly, you know.
From the window, because there was a window
Yeah.
halfway up the stairs, and the
Yeah.
stairs went kind of like that, and then like that, and there was like a
Yeah, I know. I agree with you.
Anyway, so anyway, we move in there. First of all, we have 2 healthy dogs. The dog next door, while we were there, died of parvovirus randomly. Then Poppy who was only 2, had a massive fit, did not come out of it, dead, 4 months gone. Yeah, within 4 months to almost. Oh, hang on, within 4 months to the day of Poppy dying, Beauty died, and she was only 7. She was only 7, and we had to have her put to sleep because she just went, like her back end went. It was awful. It was awful. And then we bought a puppy. I got another German Shepherd puppy, Abby, and April was playing in the garden one day, just a little tiny trip, and she broke her arm in 2 places. Had to have an operation to have her arm set. So her arm is bent in that position.
Proper banana shape.
Yeah,
it was.
but no, but you had it set bent. Yeah. Anyway, the dog was little. All of a sudden, there's yelping, screaming, all sorts going on. April has fell over with her plaster cast, hit the dog's leg, caused a spiral fracture down her back leg. What the hell? How is this happening? Anyway, it just was like mental, wasn't it? Everything horrible happened that you could imagine. And then I woke up one night. I was on my own. I woke up and I could see above me this mist. Then that's the only way I can describe it. It was like it had a shape of a torso and a head, but it was like a mist, and it was like directly above me like that. And I screamed and I ran to find the door. I didn't get to the door, did I? You can remember that, can't you?
There's this wallpaper that was obviously quite 80s.
Shiny.
And it was shiny when you touched it, had like a stripe in it, and it had this shiny. Yeah, it had like a
I
sheen.
like that.
And I was in the room next door to hers, and in the middle of the night, one night, which was obviously that same night, I heard a scream, blood curdling scream, and then a thud, and then a noise, like. And it was the wallpaper. It was like somebody rushing across the
It
wallpaper.
had my nail marks in it. I was that scared. I tried to.
And it was her. It was her trying to get out the room through the wall.
And at the time, my partner I was with didn't believe any of it because he was a man, and that's usually Damien's an exception here. But anyway, so one weekend I was away, and I rang him to see if he was all right, and he sounded weird. And I said, "What on earth's the matter?" He said, "Well, I don't know. I should tell you." He said, "I was levitated out of bed and thrown at the wall." And I said, "He's been to hospital with concussion, with scratches all down his back. What the hell?
Mine too. Oh, the dogs, yeah.
What the
I'm
hell?"
telling you, the stuff that happened in the house, that was a dark.
I was glad to leave. I was glad to
Do you
leave.
know, it'd be interesting to find out who's living there now.
No,
No,
but the thing is, Michelle, when we moved out of there, we moved up to Hardwick. The people opposite, we had all these connections to. Do you
Yeah.
remember me saying? Like, she lived in my old house at Ravensmead, and he was a printer, and it was all weird. He said to me one day, "You used to live in that house in Cherry Road, didn't you?" And I said, "Yeah, number 7." And he said, "My friend is there, weird shit happens there." And I thought, oh, it felt really bad then.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was weird.
That
It was a weird
was-
house.
That was like, Enfield haunting. That
It
fucking
wasn't
house.
quite that.
No, but it would have been.
We were there for 7 years. That's the longest I've ever stayed anywhere. It was quite frightening. Really. No, 6 years actually.
It's horrible house.
It
Horrible.
was- it was-
horrible, didn't it?
It was very
Darkness.
yeah, I didn't like reading the cards in that house.
No, I don't know. It was.
The washing machine caught fire, didn't
Oh
it?
yeah, we had a washing machine fire. But I did used to jump out the freezer and frighten everyone.
She used to hide in a chest freezer,
No, I did that to scare Kev.
and she took us. We were living there, were we not? When you took.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we did.
They were evil.
No, listen, when you've got a load of teenagers saying, "Oh, nothing scares us, nothing scares us." So me and Janet she'll remember it well, decided we were going to scare the shit out of them. And we did. And we took April, with Shell and her two friends, both called Karen and Karen. And we'd planned with Kev, who's very tall, and Steve, who's not so tall,
I'm not surprised.
to dress up to go. I don't, if anyone knows Hawley Woods, they're quite scary.
Steve mentioned it.
Yeah, and there is there's like a big, like a scout area, which is like a dugout bit with like wooden seats around and a big cross. Yeah, and we said to them, "You go there, and we'll bring the girls. We were going to park at the road and walk down, and we're going to scare the shit out of them. And on the way there, we're just going to scare them." So anyway, we drive out to Hawley Woods. They've gone off the other way. They've come through the woods in a different direction. Christ, that was April. Do you know what? April? I just see this thing walk across it behind me. Anyway, so we get over to the woods and we've got a van. I had an ironing service and I had this van and the girls were in the back of it. And we've got Janet and her dog, Shadow, I think it was Janet, if I remember right.
Shadow, I think.
And we're in the front and they're in the back. Anyway, and because I can't see in the dark, I hate the dark and I cannot see in the dark. So we decided to drive the van down the track, through the woods, up to this clearing. So we kind of had the van up on the brow of a hill. The lights were shining, the lights were on. Anyway, we get out and we start to walk towards this stile that leads to this clearing in the woods. And Michelle's gone. She's still scared. Are you still scared? Anyway, so we get out the van and we start to walk towards it. There's me and Janet, the dog, three girls. And all of a sudden, honest to God, the scariest thing I've ever seen. I knew it was them and I was still scared. But the thing is, on the way there, I was trying to get them all rolled up to be really scared. So I was saying, right, there's a coven of witches that meet in the woods. And we're gonna be really quiet, but we're gonna go and spy on them. And it's Halloween. It was Halloween, wasn't it?
You told us what they did to virgins.
Yeah, I said they kill virgins. So all the way there, they're worried about this, right? So anyway, we get out the car. Shut up, bloody buses they are. Anyway, we get out the van. We walk up the brow of the hill, and what I didn't realise was the lights of the van were still on, and they shone on Kev and Steve, who had got luminous skeletons and took them to bits and pinned them onto themselves on black clothing. And
they looked floating.
They looked flipping terrifying, actually, because as they were climbing over this stile, one was big and one was little. It was the most scariest thing. And anyway, we started to run. I shouted, "Run, run!" Even the dog was scared. We just ran. We legged it back to the van. I threw them in the back, shut the back door, got in. And Michelle's shouting, "I'm pregnant! I'm pregnant!" Afterwards, "Why did you say you were pregnant?" She said, "Because they wanted virgins." So she said she was pregnant. And one was shouting for her mum, and the other one shouting, "We're all going to die." And then they were rocking the van. So the best bit is I'd left the lights on, like an idiot. So I went to start the van, and the battery was flat. So yeah, it ended up with two skeletons pushing a load of screaming teenagers across the field.
In the old days when you could get in. They don't.
Oh, I know. But every year on Halloween, all the teenagers in the family used to say, "You don't scare us." But I did another night, was it you?
Yeah, me and Stephen and Karen.
I took them.
Karen.
Oh no, that was when we got my cousin dressed up as an old lady, and she stuck paper mache on her face.
Oh, it was mental.
And I was thinking, why aren't you taking that mask off? Because the kids are hysterical.
To scare children. It's a bit twisted.
No. The best one is you can't scare us, you can't stare us. So I took them all to Broughton Church, let them out, and they just drove off.
Yeah.
That was brilliant. But we've always scared them. That's, I mean, Michelle, when she was, how old was she? You were about 5, 6, 7 or 8 years old. And Janet had been telling her about witches. They'd been out for the day somewhere. And she came home. And we hadn't long moved into this house. And I said to her, "Go downstairs and get your toys from the back garden." And as she walked under the window, I just dropped a piece of fabric or cotton or something onto her head and went, and she went hysterical. And that's how we met the neighbours, because she screamed so loud that all the neighbours came out. And then you cried as well. Well, because you knew I was in on it. She was.
I would have been 2.
You were crying because she was crying. Anyway, it's no wonder you weren't. You're older than that.
We want to be paranormal investigators.
Yeah, well, I brought them up to be into spooky shit.
Mabel. Oh, Mabel.
Oh, that was brilliant.
We've started telling stories now about not paranormal activities, but what
Taking the piss.
what made us get into it, really.
Yeah. We always got scared.
I never get tired of this story.
Which one, the Mabel?
No, the
The Hawley Woods.
Hollywoods, yeah.
You had to be there, really,
What
honestly,
did you
David.
say?
When Steve said Mabel.
Mabel, yeah.
Oh, my mum, that was
Mabel, I
just
hit
me.
Granny in the face with the phone.
So we were told a story.
All
See,
the way back to Granny.
but I don't know about you, Damien, but there's no wonder this is what we're into because we were little kids and we were going for a walk with the two dogs around a little village.
Grandparents.
And for weeks and weeks, we used to stay every weekend. Anushka, if you're still on, I'm sure you'll remember this. She would tell us a story 'cause she was a storyteller, and she would tell us about this phone box that was on the road. It was an old red phone box,
No, they were normal.
and then she said that the lady that lived in the house next to it, her husband was away at war, and every night he would phone her at the same time
Hello, Mabel.
and go, "Hello, Mabel," and Mabel, are you there?
Yeah, Mabel.
And she'd go out to the phone box and answer the phone at the right time because she didn't have her phone, obviously. And then one night we were walking, and they'd obviously concocted it together.
Grandparents.
Grandparents, this is.
Grandparents.
And timed perfectly.
Twisted
Well, they
people.
planned to be going past about 10 o'clock.
And the phone rang. And April, nothing scares me.
Mm.
I'll answer it. And my granddad's voice came down the phone. Mabel, she wet herself.
No, before I did that, I
She
hit,
wet
I hit my gran in the face with the phone, pushed her out the way, ran out the phone box, and ran all the way back to my gran's house where my granddad was, wheeling myself all the way back because I was that terrified. I was a child.
Yeah, but you still leave the microphone on and nearly wheel yourself.
If you were a little kid in a pushchair,
Yeah.
you used to say, "Scare me." If it was a full moon, I'd go, "It's a full moon. I'm turning into a werewolf." And you say, "Why would I ask you to scare me?" You used to say, "Oh, it's scary," and then you'd go, "Do it again."
Yeah.
You say, "Do it again, do it again." So I like to be scared. I like the adrenaline of it. Everyone does, really. The adrenaline of that. Oh my fucking God, what is behind me?
But we have to watch horror movies because it releases the same. What's excitement.
What's your favourite horror movie
Of all time.
of all time?
The news.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's horrible.
I don't know. Good question. Oh,
Russia.
You guys already filmed the lunatic.
What's your favourite horror movie?
I think my favourite that if I could only ever watch one horror movie ever again, I would choose the original Halloween movie. But I think the one that scares me the most, the film that's frightened me the most, is The Strangers.
Yeah, because it's about home invasions, isn't it?
Yeah,
The best ones, the ones that are meant to be funny, they're bloody hilarious.
they're meant to be scary.
Yeah, meant to be scary.
Oh, Still on Your Grave. How hilarious.
No, I drag you to hell.
Yes, it. Awful. What?
That's so funny. And we just pissed
Awful.
ourselves, didn't we?
Yeah.
And the one where the haunted in Connecticut.
Haunted in Connecticut.
Spun around. Just
Yeah, Gran Janet said Granny always terrified us.
She did. She terrifies us a lot more now, Janet. I can tell you.
What's your favourite?
My favourite horror movie, I don't know if it's Poltergeist. I like Poltergeist. Yeah, I think Poltergeist.
Amityville, I like. If we're going for supernatural film, I like the Amityville.
The original or Ryan Reynolds.
I think the one of the scariest ones was The Entity. The Entity.
Oh my
Entity.
God, horrible.
I watched that when I was 11.
It's horrible.
The Entity and
It. Yeah, I love it. The original It or the remake, Lisa.
Is that what? Who's put it?
What's Janet say? The most scary, The Entity.
Yeah.
It's bloody horrible.
Yeah, The Entity is horrible. What's Prickly?
No, original.
Oh,
Texas, the original. Yeah, I like the original, but
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I would tell you, which I will never go to Australia.
Wolf Creek. Ooh.
That was a horror. I never would watch that again ever. Bloody horrible film. Horrible.
No,
Horrible.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's a bit gory. I don't like gory.
No, I don't like slasher
I
films.
like The Shining.
I like The Shining.
I do like The Shining.
But there used to be one years and years ago.
The
really
end
old
scene
film
is the
called
most
The
scary.
Pendulum. And they're whipping this woman up in the wall, and you just see her eyes.
Yeah.
It's horrible, horrible. I think it was like Peter Cushing or something really stupid. Janet will probably remember that. What does that say? Oh, original.
Original.
So I'm getting too close to camera, I can't see.
I like the
Just squint and
original.
Get near it.
Definitely.
Yeah, the originals are always
And
the
of course,
best.
John Boy Walton in, and what more can you want? You know, he's that's adorable.
What, It?
Yeah, the original one.
The newer one.
I don't really watch horror films anymore because I'm probably
The newer one I didn't like because I felt there was absolutely no need for Georgie's arm to be ripped off.
That was a bit much.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I like the Paranormal Activity
I do.
films, and I would like to watch them.
In chronological order.
Yeah, you have to
Well,
watch.
now you meant to watch it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
did it the other night.
You have to watch the first one halfway through.
No.
Oh,
You have to watch 3 first.
yeah, I didn't count number 3. I thought it was shit.
Number 3 is when they're kids. That's the original one. That's
Yeah, I
the
didn't.
one.
I didn't like it. I thought it was a bit crap.
I like that one.
It was different people
I
making
remember
it.
the babysitter's there. And the fucking sheep disappears.
Yeah.
That's the mad one, number 3.
All the stuff goes on the ceiling.
Yeah, it's just all piled up. And then suddenly she walks in, there's nothing in her kitchen.
Yeah. There was another one that wasn't very good, wasn't there?
There's a few that are not very good.
Number 4, yeah, one with a girl.
Yeah, they do make too many.
But you have to watch. You have to split number 1 in half and put number 2 in the middle of it as well.
Oh yeah, but you can't really do that.
You can. You just press stop. Yeah, but that's number 2. Then watch the rest of number 1. That's the way to watch it, and it will make perfect sense.
Well, it makes sense. If you watch number 3.
Your light is starting to go. You need to put the light on. Yeah, we're going darker and darker.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah, we're going to watch that. Well, we saw a bit of the Aurora Borealis last night. If you can't see anything, look through your phone because I couldn't see anything, so I missed it. And then when I went outside and I lifted up my phone to look through it, I couldn't believe it. It was like pink and green, and it was just amazing. So look through your phone lens to see.
That's not make any difference.
Oh, a real light, April. The big light. Oh my God, no, that's too bright. Is that all you've got? God's sake, talk about saving money on electric.
That's fine, they can see you.
Can you see us?
You can see myself from here.
Yeah, I can see you're not an apparition now going across there. Is it?
No, it's a long t-shirt, Lisa.
Is someone making a cup of tea?
She's got her slog clothes on.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, you can do it.
You can sit.
I'll
Okay, right, I'll sit here and I'll sit there now because you've got bad back. Oh, okay. So, if we think of anything else?
No light ring. No, I don't think she's got a light ring. We're new to this.
Yes, she has. I bought you one. Oh, for God's sake. I bought you one. I got you one ages ago. One of them. The TikTok one. Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame.
Yeah, we're going to make a setup in the corner in here and have proper light in. And I know, Lisa. Yeah, I know. That never happened.
See us. Can you see us? Yeah, but you're not looking at us through that. Michelle's going to look on her phone to see what's looking at it, right? Isn't anyone talking to us? She thought you had a dress on. Nah, she ain't got a dress on. Didn't you have one on earlier? Right.
Yeah, unfortunately, we haven't got a.
You need a lamp.
We haven't got equipment yet. We're loaded.
Yeah, but you. What's
We're just
Even not.
We're just starting out, so we
What
will
do you-
get a ring light. We will get a ring light, but no, we don't have one. That's,
your team? You have one.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I need a whole thing.
You do.
Get it there, put the laptop on. We can do it properly because then Damien can do lives with people talking about horror films and music and stuff like that. You know the TikTok like that. It's broken.
It's cloudy tonight. Might not be able to see it.
Bloody typical that is. No bugger told me last night it was happening, did
We
they?
need to go off somewhere.
No. You see it wherever you are.
Well, we saw.
And it could happen between 10:30 and 2 a.m.
Well, I've got to be at Grays at 9 in the morning.
Let's not talk about that.
Sorry, I just was saying ahead of time.
I think we should go somewhere and have a look and see if we can see it.
Yeah, we could do.
We don't know where.
And maybe we could randomly go live if we do.
Well, we've got some nice pictures. They weren't as good as some people's because obviously I was late to it. But
Yeah.
Has anybody else got any paranormal stories that they'd like to send us a video and we can add it to our channel if you want to tell your story, or if you're somebody we know.
Well, we can try and react to it.
Oh yeah.
Not sure how we do that yet.
Yeah, we want to figure out how to do that. Mm.
I have to have the software to be able to put it on.
But yeah, we'd like to hear other people's stories.
Me.
Anybody would like to be filmed?
We'll come and film you.
Have we got any updates today? Oh, I'm in the process of
It's cloudy tonight, may not.
yeah,
I thought that. It's very
so
cloudy.
I'm in the process of editing together the footage that we got from the Old Town Cafe and Artery in Banbury last week.
Yeah.
We were live for the whole time, but we have got footage from mine and David's cameras that we will be adding. There's an interview with Barry from the Artery. We will be putting that up with it. Me and you, didn't we? Did a little investigation in a bar room.
yeah, we did the pendulum.
Yeah,
It was quite unnervingly moving. That
yeah, it was strange. It was
quite definite movements.
a bit crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah, and at one point it felt like something grabbed my hand and grabbed it from my hand and moved it the other way. It was,
We've got some. Yeah, it changed.
yeah, it just changed
Maybe, didn't it?
in a blink of an eye. It just moved.
Yeah. And so I've got that on film. We didn't get any cat balls or EMF activity. We didn't get anything from the EVP, but we got a lot of orbs. And we got a lot of pendulum.
Some of it maybe does, but some of it you can see by the way it's moving.
So I'm going to put it up anyway.
Yeah, it comes towards you like.
Apparently tomorrow it's going to rain, so I will be spending the day doing that tomorrow and editing it together and popping it up hopefully tomorrow night. That is the plan. So that's a little update. And next weekend we're going to do an investigation. We haven't quite decided where. I think we should go to Bagley Woods. Where do you think we should go?
I've got to be able to afford to put petrol in my car to be safe, I don't remember.
Oxford. Or we could go and do around Banbury.
Church.
Yeah.
I don't know whether can you get in there at any time. You won't be able to get in the
Where
church.
do you want us to go next weekend? Tell us. We could go to Godstow. We could go to Banbury, to various places, or we could go to Broughton Church. What do you think? Where would you like us to go? Obviously, when we go anywhere near woods, we know it's quite amusing, as we've had one experience of getting genuinely lost and genuinely frightened at the Neolithic maze at Royal, right? That was terrifying. Even though there was no paranormal, there was definite.
In dusk, like not in the dark.
And then obviously when we were let down for our location the other week, we went and ended up at Avon Dasset Woods, and Damien frightened us to death. And that was quite amusing when we couldn't get into the hospital either. So yeah, woods are obviously we're quite entertaining in woods.
Different places. I mean, Happy Man told me about the Whistling Man that goes.
We have to move into Parson Street at this rate.
Yeah, but no, it's outside, and he said when he was a young copper, he chased this guy, and he chased him into London Yard. He just did.
Need to go.
Lovely, Baptist dying.
Have a good weekend. We'll see you Monday morning for lots of fun.
See you Monday. Looking forward to it.
No, can't wait. So what's everyone doing tomorrow? Anything interesting? You were pretty.
We were scared by Damien, Janet. He frightened us to death. He's just sat here on this live feed saying how he wants to be scared.
Yeah. But he wants to be scared by genuine paranormal
See you
stuff.
Monday, Lise. Yeah, he wants to be scared. Just leave it with us.
Damien.
I'm quite good at scaring people.
I wouldn't.
They probably punch you in the face. That wouldn't be the first time that someone's nearly punched me in the face and I've jumped out on them.
That's the thing. If it's a lot of human and someone jumps out at me, I'm gonna smack you on. If you make me startle,
We had this friend called Robbie, and me and Janet fighting a real crap.
I'd kiss myself.
Right, we want to talk about. Let's talk about something interesting.
What do you want to talk about?
What would you like to talk about? Where did that come from? That was possessed.
Talk about sex.
You and me.
Steve? No comment.
No comments, Steve. Well, that really is helpful.
No comment.
You're not in the bloody prison now, and then
We do need Harry on board.
We need to what?
We need Harry on
yeah, we
board.
do.
Yeah, we do.
Where's Harry when you want him?
We need Harry on board. We do need Harry on board.
Can we have tonight then?
Mm.
I'm trying to think what you'd want to talk about. I couldn't do ghost stories, but anyone else got any?
Yeah, I said if anybody got any ghost stories, they want a video and send us or have us come and video them. Yeah, it'd be fun. We can put one on the channel. Sort of.
Anybody got any poltergeists going on? I'm film it. My God.
Damien just made a cup of tea.
Oh, thanks, Damien. I'm glad. Well, come on, don't go dead time here. Speak. Does anyone have anything, they want us to talk about while I'm here? Because I talk a lot, so, So do you, though?
Can't see it.
He would be great with Damien. Yes, I think he would. They would bounce off each other really well, I think, and it'd be funny.
Yeah, it would be.
Janet thinks Harry would be good with you, Damien.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But,
Yeah. Or maybe if we can figure out if we can get him brought in church and that, maybe we can go there next weekend.
I mean, the grounds, I don't know whether you can, you don't want to get, some farmer with his gun or something.
Turn that light back on.
Sale and Seal or whatever his name is, come out and pellet gun you at the bum or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be entertaining.
It would. It would be. Just trying to think where else there is. I mean, well, there's everywhere, isn't there? Sorry.
There was no intro either, was there, on this? No countdown, I mean.
No, there wasn't a countdown. We're just trying to figure this stuff out.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'm tired now.
Well, we have to go somewhere local next weekend because I've got to drive to Milton Keynes on Sunday.
And I've got to go to rugby on Sunday night.
Yeah. What for?
Wasn't he? They wanted me to go to rugby. Come on then,
Talk paranormal.
talk paranormal. What?
Who are you watching?
Ouija Brothers. Casper Site, love Casper Site, don't we, Damien? We love Casper Site, Ben. He's subscribed to us. And he's so polite. He's just such a polite bloke.
Yeah.
And he goes freaky deaky. He's like crazy, but he's just brilliant. I think you can't have a smile when you watch Casper Site. He's a lovely bloke. And he does reactions to videos.
Yeah,
His reactions are brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He gets really scared. He's brilliant. And then we watch Beardo. Beardo gets scared, and we love their community. We think they're pretty cool. And Beardo does debunk anything he thinks is fake, which is
What's the big ghost theory, didn't we?
Ghost Theory. To be fair, I like Ghost Theory. I think they're really nice guys. They're funny. Obviously, it's a bit entertained, of course. But I still enjoy it. I think they're genuinely nice people and they're hilarious. And they can't be doing everything wrong, can they? Let's be honest. All these people saying they're fake. I don't think anybody can evidence they're fake or not, to be honest. But I just think they're really nice guys, and they've obviously got a lot of knowledge around filmmaking and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So they know how to make something look good.
Yeah.
Which I wish I did.
Well, Damien is.
I'm going to put down another course.
Damien's thinking about doing some editing courses and stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, because we want to be able to. What? It was me.
Oh, yeah.
But we want to be able to. Yeah, just want to be able to Get professional. Get with it. We want to give up our jobs and just do this all the time. That's it. I need enough money to set up my little area here. Get some better cameras. That's what we want, better cameras. And enough, fill up the tank and go and do some stuff. That's what we want to do, but it's just you've got to have funds to do it, you see, people.
Yeah, you are.
You've got to have funds to do it. And obviously cost of living and that
Mm.
is hammering all of us at the minute. So we need subscribers. We need people to share, like, subscribe. We just need to keep pushing it and building this channel because it's not easy. It's very difficult. So please help us on our journey. And at any point, anybody ever wanted to donate to our channel, feel free. You can donate.
Yeah.
Any money that goes into our channel will be put back into it.
We've only got 10 more minutes to go, and we're done. So
Yeah.
we haven't got night vision on this laptop, which would be quite fun, I think. How to
I
do
think
that.
you'll be able to see it.
No, but it would be fun. But, we just need to get a ring light.
Yeah, well, they're not expensive. I think. No, they're not. Only bargains. Next, is there any ring lights in Home Bargains at the minute? You can get taller ones, which is what we need, a taller one.
Well, you will when you get your stuff.
Yeah, I really want it. I really, really want that. I think someone should go and buy it for me. Corner thing, laptop, another monitor. So you're going to get a monitor attached to your laptop, can't you? So you can have two monitors.
I've no idea. I'm sure you
Have
can.
you got?
Night vision, yeah.
Yeah, because the light is going on.
Yeah, it's getting dark.
But you can see.
Yeah, you can see. Well, we can see.
But so you can on there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You should put a light behind you, like your torch or something.
Yeah, when I'm looking at my phone, it's quite clear.
Yeah.
Fine. But we will get a light anyway.
Yeah, we will get a ring light.
Yeah, we'll definitely get a ring
When you
light.
get a ring light, do you put it behind you or in front of you?
Depends what you're doing.
Yeah. Some people put it in front of them.
Banbury Cross Pub don't want to let us in, Steve.
Well, they haven't said no. They just haven't come back to us.
Yeah, we
No, I can't do with them.
we have
Well, do you want to be our what do we call it? Next we'll do it when we can pay her and she can give up her job.
we need somebody to contact people.
Contact people. Book it in, you know.
I can try.
That's what we need you to do.
Diary manager.
Yeah, diary manager.
I don't know about diary manager. I've got enough things going on, but I can go in and
It's a big
fix people.
distraction for you.
That nice young Irish lad didn't come back to us about the.
No, go in there and see
I
him.
can go in and hassle him.
We went to the Reindeer Inn in Banbury and spoke to the young lady that is now running it, and she is
lives there.
genuinely frightened for us to come in. She says she hears things in her bedroom all the time and she's scared, so she's got to think about it.
But we do have someone that can clear it for her.
Yeah,
Clearing around you would be a sin.
it would be.
Yeah, you can't see it. I mean,
It would be. It'd be great. I even found Dick Tappin's gun in there.
Yeah.
In the ceiling, in the floor upstairs. I found it in the ceiling downstairs.
Yeah, that was nice. But you know, it's a lot in Banbury because you've got like these tunnels under the town that run, and there's
Yeah, no, you can't get in them though. They're all
but you
blocked
can't
up.
get in them. But if you think about it, what's gone on? I mean, they even go from Giant's Caves. So
Yeah.
if you go under there,
Which one's Giant's Caves?
We don't have giant cans anymore.
no, they're dangerous. When my older brother used to work for the waterfall, he used to tell us about all them tunnels because he used to obviously go into them for that reason.
Ring lights always in front.
Oh,
Or
Lisa Barnes. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. That's good to know.
Damien said hello, Liz.
Yeah, we're all good. Thanks, Lise. Hope you're okay.
Hi, Paul. Okay, we'll be coming off of here in a minute, Liz.
Because David's saying hi to Lisa.
I'm trying to think where I could go and.
Ring light always in front. So behind the laptop, like.
So you have to put it in front of you, so it's facing you when you're on the camera.
It lights you up then.
Yeah.
Instead of blinding the people who are looking.
We're hoping to see some northern lights later, Lisa. Did you see any last night? Out of your huge,
Good view.
out of your huge window.
Oh, I'm lovely to sit on your blooming patio.
Yeah.
Well, I could have, to be fair, if I'd done it earlier. I'm gutted I missed it, most of it. I really am. It hasn't done that since 1932.
What?
Northern Lights been all
Well,
over the
no,
country.
yeah.
And the world. America was seeing
Yeah,
that
I
as
knew
well.
it was, yeah.
What?
What's going on?
They are blocked at Giant's Caves. Oh,
Yeah, they are, yeah.
They're blocked everywhere.
But, you know, there's a lot of history where we live, and Oxford.
Yeah.
I was sleeping too, Lisa. I completely had no idea what was happening and slept through the whole damn
Yeah,
thing.
me too.
Experience on the Mound at Oxford Castle.
Yeah.
Oxford
And when
Castle.
they film there, you know, you have to be part
Oh
of the
my
film.
God, that really scared me, that did. I was so scared, I bent my ring square on the banister rail. Honestly, I was that
Well,
scared.
apparently it might be visible again tonight.
7:30 and 2
2
a.m.
a.m. So if that little man has you awake,
Very cloudy.
keep a look out your big window.
Yeah.
Take some pictures.
Take some pictures. You can do
Look through your phone. Look through your phone, because honestly, I didn't see a thing.
Patrick, it's not funny. I can't get a girlfriend.
Oh, that's a
You
shame.
got the wrong channel, though, mate.
Yeah, it's not
Sorry, Patrick.
Can't help you there, mate.
I think
We'll
they've
talk
got
about ghosts.
them at the Waitley. What, in the cupboard, in the wardrobe?
Yeah, they blocked it up.
What does that say?
They blocked it up. Of course they did.
I didn't say they blocked.
Lisa trying to get.
They blocked what?
Trying to get him to sleep now. He's been in our room for the last 30 minutes. Oh, bless him.
I want to get one of them vibrating things. That was weird on that pram.
Oh, she's got one.
What, you put it on the pram? It goes.
Got
Makes
vibrating-
it like it's a car.
She's got a vibrating chair, haven't you, Lisa?
No, this is something you put onto their pram
It
with a
makes it
cot,
like a car.
and it was vibrating. I thought, well, they do to that child. It's like a little, it's weird.
No, she's got like a, you know, we used to get bouncy chair. They got a little vibrating one. Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll see him tonight. I can't see what Patrick is saying now.
He's saying, do you want me to burn in hell in eternity afterlife if you feel the need?
David, thank you.
Oh, I thought you had one. I thought his chair vibrated. Anyway, this is a weird conversation to be having.
Yeah, it is really. But no, I saw this woman the other day. It looks about that big, and it was like a dome-shaped white, and it was kind of screwed onto the front where the toys go on your pram. And I said to her, "What's that thing doing?" And it was vibrating, just little vibrate, stop.
Not any idea, Lisa. David's got rid of him now.
What
Who was that?
we barely had prams when they were little.
don't know,
We don't
Lisa.
anything like that.
You get people from all over the
Yeah, you
place.
do.
Lisa.
He couldn't get a boyfriend. Oh, girlfriend. Sorry, I thought he wanted a boyfriend.
No, she's seen those vibrating things.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell. I thought, how strange.
It was a big tunnel. You could drive a car through it. What, from the Waitley?
From the Giant's Cave.
Giants came.
Oh, I was going to say, you can't be driving cars through the wardrobe in room, whatever it is, in the Waitley Hall Hotel. That'd be weird.
That wasn't really a wardrobe. It's a monk's thingy, isn't it? They call it. What do they call it? Priest hole. That was it.
What's the noise in the background?
What noise? Is the washing machine on?
No. Maybe it's paranormal.
What noise? Is it my head aching?
What is the noise?
Maybe a train or something going by.
Yeah, we are quite close to the railway line here. It could have been a train going by and we're just oblivious to it.
That's April blowing her nose. That's not really anything. I
Sounds like TV is not on.
don't think so.
Maybe it's paranormal.
We didn't hear a noise.
It's quite paranormal. In the Waitley, you can't drive a car through the tunnel in the Waitley, Janet.
Underneath, you probably could, Michelle, because they were coming all through. They're big. Big tunnels. Proper ones, yeah.
How strange. What can you hear talking?
You haven't got an EVP going, have you?
No. But Daniel was saying he was watching something talking about equipment the other night, and we want to get one of those. Do you remember the old tape recorders?
Yeah.
Like push play and record. So pop-up tape cassette goes in.
I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want one of those. Have you got one of them, David?
I bet there's one at Granny's somewhere. The tape recorder.
You know what I mean?
She means it, yeah, cassette player thing.
Cassette recorder thing. You know that were like rectangle ones, the old-fashioned ones. If you've got, yes.
I'll have a look around charity shops.
David Donnelly, do you have one of those devices?
From the year dot. We all have one of them. A cassette player. You just put it in and bang it on the line.
Because we want to use it for investigations.
Oh, you really want to record with it?
Yes. Leave it recording.
Yeah, you can. I'll have a look around. I can get you one on eBay very easily. I'll have a look.
Night, night. Have a good evening. Night, night, Lee. Sleep tight, mate.
The girl with the baby.
Mm.
Have a good night.
Haha, I'm a knobhead. I had another tab open and a YouTube video started playing. That's why I had
God's sake.
Right.
That was just a paranormal activity.
David had another tab open and a YouTube video started playing on another tab and he could hear it and he thought it was a noise in it.
Spirits with us.
My electric has just gone off. Ooh, Janet, that might mean Aurora's coming if there's
It will.
energy.
Well, yeah, it does affect all the sat labs.
We'll have to pile over to you if that's the case.
Yeah, we're coming over. Put the kettle on.
David, did you hear? I don't know what to say anymore. I can't talk.
For God's sake. Say it slowly.
Do you have one of those technical things I was talking about?
No, this is just a tape recorder.
Hey, Mum.
Yeah.
Like that kind of keeps going, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Remind. It's one of those, the old-fashioned tape recorder, the cassette recorder with the rectangle, and the tape went in the top, and you push play and record to record the charts and whatnot. Like Dave Grohl used to make his
those. We all had those. I bet Keith still uses his.
Well, the tape recorder properly. Remind me what? Strange. Janet's electric's gone.
No, but I have a dictaphone. Oh no, we want one of those.
No, you don't need that.
Why is Janet's electric gone?
Well, there must be electrical energy going off somewhere.
With that is to do with
Bloody hell.
yeah, all electrical energy and it affects.
Okay, I bet they're easy to get though, aren't they? We'll try and get one.
Yeah, I'll get you one. It's easy. I'll just look on eBay and pick you one up.
Okay.
It was called a tape recorder. All right.
Exactly. That's what I've been trying to say. It's a tape recorder or a cassette recorder, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
You want to what? Patrick's again. He's had to get rid of him again.
It's a lovely little pattern, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is he back?
Where's the David deleted him?
Oh, God. He wanted to burn in hell or something, didn't they?
Do we want him to burn in hell?
He wanted us.
That's what he's done.
He wanted us to want him to burn in hell. Right, we are over. We are 9:01. Are we going to say farewell?
Yeah. Bye, everyone. Thank you for the people that joined and liked.
Saying goodbye.
Thank you to David. Thank you to Janet, Lisa, the other Lisa. Thank you to Nick.
Remember.
There was another Lisa as well.
Lisa Birch, Lisa Barnes.
And that Hillier, Lisa.
Oh, Lisa Hilly came on, yeah.
Yes.
Lindsay not been on tonight.
No, Lindsay. Jamie Woodham.
Jamie
Who's
from-
now actually
from
called
Lanzarote.
Jamie Woodham on YouTube, right? I might add.
Hi, Janet.
Joined from Lanzarote. Yeah.
Yes, you know.
And
The next one will be investigating.
we will be letting you know through shorts where we will be next weekend, and hopefully you can join us. David, I will speak to you later. And Janet, we might all pile over if we get some Aurora.
Aurora.
M.A.D-PI, checking out. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Say goodbye, Damien.
Stay safe and
Scared.
Dream.
Right.